thanks for tuning in to CSI at 5. I am Greene. In today's news, we'll be discussing pitfalls and challenges in the music industry. Good evening, Full Sail. Today we'll be covering pitfalls and challenges in the music industry. Let's get started. There are various online websites such as Skylab and Business Week that are presenting resourceful information to make sure that you are recording properly, contacting the right people, and paying very close attention to your music contract. These three are very vital and important because you don't want to just give your career over to anybody. In other news, music purchasing is taking a turn for the worse. Early when there were vinyls, cassettes, CDs, sales were up, but now they are definitely coming down due to peer-to-peer networking as well as streaming and digital copies. Fans are now thinking, why buy? We need to come to some sort of conclusion where music can be just as accessible as it is today, and the artists are still getting their share. Recording labels Def Jam, Rock Nation, and Maybach Music Group are steadily progressing, but are still looking forward to get this issue resolved for another boost in sales. Well, that's all I have from here.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Ever since the birth of the internet, it has been easier for users to share music and digital media through sites like LimeWire and Pirate Bay. Now, this is by far one of the biggest, if not the biggest, challenges associated with the music industry.
With the advancement of technology on the rise, many music lovers are finding the internet to be the easiest medium for discovering new artists and musicians. But is the music industry struggling to keep up? The Recording Industry Association of America seems to think so. The RIAA, who is in charge of the record label based in the United States, claims that record sales have been dwindling greatly due to illegal downloading and illegal file sharing over the past few years. Certain artists, such as Jay-Z and Madonna, have already begun looking towards new means of generating lost income by signing deals with concert giant Live Nation. Their deal is reported to cover recording, touring, merchandising, and other production. Companies geared towards the evolution of technology, similar to Apple, could one day rule the music industry and help push towards a new way of generating income for those artists and producers. Let's face it, every empire reaches its end eventually, and the RIAA is quickly headed down the path of destruction if it doesn't figure out a way to keep up. In reality, the challenge isn't found in the development of new technology or even in the correction or revision of copyright law. The real challenge rests in finding harmony between the two. To all of you aspiring moguls out there, this could be the big one.
Good evening, and thanks for watching Full Sail News. I'm your host, Jonathan Graves. In recent news, the music industry is still facing pitfalls and challenges. Each year, the music industry loses $4.2 billion to piracy worldwide. Honest retailers who back up products they sell still can't compete with prices of illegal vendors and free illegal downloads. Even more important, 95% of musicians, songwriters, and producers who don't receive royalties from stolen rights is mostly coming from fees that are due for them to make a living. The industry was hit very hard when fraudulent inventions like Napster entered the scene. That was a leading reason why CD sales dropped, because the ability to download free illegal music. Shortly after the demise of Napster, still rises many other means for illegal downloads. But the industry fought back within 2003's invention of iTunes, which allows users to purchase legally songs for as less as 99 cents. But even with that, there are still managing to be challenges in the music industry with purchasing music even very cheaply versus getting it for free even though it is illegal. Well, that's our news for tonight.
Today's update about pitfalls and challenges in the music industry will be presented to you by Victor Miguel Greene. Due to the changes and advancements in technology, it has created many changes in effect. These effects has had a tremendous impact on the music markets. Charts has declined due to the use and conveniency of music downloading and file sharing. These actions has caused great risk for future moguls in the music industry. Thanks for Apple and programs similar, it has eliminated some of the use of illegal file sharing and downloading. Apple's unique creation of iTunes has allowed many consumers to purchase music at reasonable, affordable prices, as well as eliminate the use of illegal file sharing and downloading. As technology continues to advance, there will be many advantages and disadvantages that it has on the music industry. The pitfalls and challenges that affect the music industry affects artists and families as well. So viewers, let's be sure to support and use the correct forms of consuming music legally. That just about concludes the Milestone 2 podcast for today. Thanks, and you all have a nice day. Take care.